What's up, everyone? All right, so here we are, another green day. This has been a solid week. Let's see, what are we sitting at right now? We've got 4 green days this week. Yeah, so 4 green days in a row because I lost $116 on Friday. But hey, 4 green days in a row, I'll take it. $19,000 in profit in 4 days. And just like that, I'm back to all-time highs on the month, up $72,000 right now. That means $36,000 is going out to charities in honor of Memorial Day, which is really exciting. I want to encourage you guys to give back as well. It's part of the Warrior Trading Give Back Challenge for this month. But yeah, just really solid 4 days of trading, and hopefully it keeps up. We've still got about 9 days left in the month, and you know, 100K is within reach as long as we keep seeing good momentum. You know, I need to have a couple of $10,000 days to, you know, really get to that 100K spot. You know, $30,000 in 10 days, $3,000 a day average. I mean, you know, that doesn't seem too bad, but I have to figure there will be at least one red day. I mean, it's unlikely I'll have another 10 green days in a row. So that means to compensate for the red day, I really need to be more like $4,000 a day average on the green days. That way it makes up for the red days. So, you know, I've got my work cut out for me, but 100K is the goal, and that means I'll be giving away $50,000 to charitable organizations this month. All right, so let's break down all of today's trades in today's midday market recap. All right, everyone. So we're going to break down our trades from this morning, finishing the day up $3,086, which is not bad. Today was a little bit choppy, though. I had $1,900 of profit in my main account and $1,100 of profit in the IRA. Today's the first day back in the IRA since that loss last Wednesday of $2,800. So, you know, I'm digging my way out of the hole in the IRA. I was up over $20,000, dropped down to $17,700. So tomorrow I'll be at like $18,800. You know, working my way back up. Started the month in this account around $19,000. So still about, I guess, well, no, it's close to $19,500. So I'm still a little ways off the highs of this month. I'd like at least that I don't finish the month down in the IRA. So, you know, still have 2 weeks left for a couple more trades and see if I can get myself back up above 20 grand by the end of the month. So a little bit of profit there, and then $1,900 in the main account. So it's $3,000 on the day, $19,000 on the month, or sorry, $19,000 on the week, $72,000 on the month, which is pretty awesome. So 72,000 divided by 2 is 36,000 going out to charities this month, which is pretty cool. All right, so let's see. Trades from today. Like I said, a little bit of a choppy start this morning. BLNK was on the watch list again. This one, it is not easy to trade. And it was funny because I took my very first trade on it and I lost $7, which is the exact same amount that I lost yesterday on my first trade. I got in with like 2,500 shares at an average of 831, and I sold it at 831, basically break even. I then got back in as it curled back up. I'm gonna hide these for right now. Let's see, there we go. All right, I then got back in as it curled back up on the 1 minute chart at 39, and it squeezed up to a high of, let's see, 48. And I sold at 45. It just wasn't really holding up, so I just got out, made $158, which put me up $151 on BLNK. So $151 is a very slow start to the day for me. I'm really looking for more than that, but I was like, all right, well, you know, let's see what this day is gonna have in store. Then we have MOTS. MOTS hits our scanner. Let me pull the scanner back up. All right, so MOTS hits the scanner, and kind of like yesterday, surprise stock pops up, hits the scanner. Yesterday it was IHT, today it was MOTS. So I see MOTS hit the scans, Boom, I jump in it. We had an immediate squeeze, and this is the one that I jumped in with the IRA. I saw it right around $6. I put the order to buy. I think I tried to buy, I don't know, 2,500 shares, and it ended up getting halted, and I filled only 900. I filled 900 shares at 92, 95, and 603. Again, this is the way it is with Interactive Brokers. I would have filled the full order with Lightspeed. Absolutely. I would have filled a 2,500 share order. And since I sold at 734 and 711, I would have made $2,500. Absolutely, no doubt about it. But Interactive Brokers, the fills with the IRA are incredibly slow, and so I only made 1,100. So disappointing there, but whatever. It is what it is. So got in at 592 just before the $6 break. It then squeezes up and hits a high of 785. So sold on the move up, took profit pretty quickly. I jumped in it with my main account. I didn't get filled into the halt, but I got in after the halt at looks like 703, 715, 717, and 746. And so on that first trade, I made a little bit of money selling at 48 and 35, but I didn't do that well, and then I stopped out at 706. So I actually lost $1,100. I was getting in for this 1 minute micro breakout, but you see it didn't hold, and it did a false break and then dropped back down. So, luck of the draw, basically flat on the name between the two accounts. But I'd rather have the profit in this account because this is where I really need it. So, and this should have been more if I'd gotten my full order filled, but whatever. So that was MOTS. In between that order, or that trade, we had a quick little scalp on MB, M as in Mary, BVX off the scanners. Jumped in at $2, sold it on the spike up to 211, 212. I think we hit a high of 218, but it didn't really hold up very well. So a lot of kind of pop and drop action, popped up, sold off. Nice, Warwick, right on. Yeah, CARV, BLNK, MOTS, those are the ones today. CARV is the one that really made my day. But 500 on MBVX. I had, how many shares did I have? Let's see, 10,000 shares? Or no, 7,400 shares. Got a partial fill. 7,400 shares from 199, sold at 208, 209, the rest at 199. Small winner. 550 bucks is not bad. And then we had CARV, C-A-R-V. This one, we had on watch pre-market because it was gapping up, but right at this point of the day when I looked at it, literally it had a spread of like 410 by 480. And I was just like, I obviously cannot trade this, so I'm just going to look at other stuff. And I trade other stuff. It then pops up and it gets halted. It squeezes up to, what was it? Squeezes up to 574 and is halted. It resumes. It taps a high of 648, pulls back, and then surges up. And I jumped in at 642, 650, 664, 686, 697. I was being aggressive. This was being aggressive. But I kept getting partial fills, and that's because the stock was moving really, really fast. So even though I put out orders for 12,000 shares, I only filled about 4,000. Sold half at 724. Sold more, 724, added back at 726. So it popped up here, kind of adding in this area. It then squeezes up to 759, added more at 780, which was high of day was 785. So that was a little bit of a high add. And I stopped out at 775 and 760. So I lost like 200 bucks there. So I went from being up about 2,000 on this trade to being up maybe 1,700. All right. Then I got back in CARV for, what was it? I think it was first 5-minute candle to make a new high right here, 650. It pops up to a high of 709, as you can see. I added at 667, 76, and 7. Sold at 607, 698, and 691. Again, it kind of just didn't open up. I kept adding, thinking it was going to be a bigger move, and that didn't happen, and it dropped back down. So just a little bit of profit there on that. And then this final move here, as you can see, the second break over $7. I was a little slow to jump in that, but I was able to scalp it on this move from 7 all the way up to 8.15. So really some nice action there. I scalped the resumption of the halt. It got halted at 7:01, resumed low of 7:16, and then squeezed up to 8.15. So that was my last trade of the day, jumping in at, let's see, getting in at 7.50, selling at 7.70, adding at 7.88 and 7.98, selling around 8.14, 8.11, and then the rest at 7.59. So that was good. And then the one kind of, blemish on the day is RDVT. This is a good size loss. I mean, a $1,900 loss. So on this one, he was on the scanner squeezing up, and I looked at this and I thought the daily chart looked really interesting because you can see here above this level of 10, it has this huge gap all the way at $29. So I kind of thought, geez, if this thing is pulling back and now breaking out on the daily, it could look really good. So I jump in at $9 thinking it's going to continue higher, and I just got in right at the high. It popped up to 906 and then dropped all the way down to 835, and I lost like 45 cents with 5,000 shares. So jumped in at 9, tried to sell some at 905, filled 500 shares, sold the rest at 865 and 849. So that was pretty ugly, and I was just wrong on that. But overall today, accuracy was pretty good. Trying to see exactly what my accuracy was. I had today a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 trades and 8 winners. So 10 trades, 8. Oh no, actually the $7 loss. So 10 trades, 7 winners, 70% success, and $3,000 of profit. So not going to complain. That's a good day. Another solid day of trading. May has, really been a very strong month. We're sitting 72,000 on the month right now. It's my 5th best month of all time, and fourth best month of all time right now. It's my 4th best month of all time. If I get over 85,000, it'll be my 2nd best month of all time. If I break over 117,000, it would be my best month of all time. So, we're still a solid $40,000 away from best month of all time, but 47,000. So I don't think that's going to happen, but you just never know, because even in January, when I had my best month of 117,000, it was the last week of the month. I had 4 days left in the month, and I was sitting right around 80,000 on the month. And I was like, 80,000, this is a good month. I might be able to break 100K. And then on Friday, I made 18,000. And then Monday, I made 9,000. Tuesday, I made $13,000. And just like that, I went from, 80K to over $110,000. So there's hope. There's always hope. And right now we've still got, let's see, how many trading days do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 trading days left in the month. Oh, well, we're probably going to have a day off for Memorial Day. 9 trading days left? Still, we've got time. So we'll see what we can do. It's really a matter of what the market's willing to give us. If we have good opportunities, I'll capitalize. But if it does get a little slow, then I'll have to ease up a bit and, be content with smaller green days. All right, so that's it for me here. 88th day of the year, 276,000 on the year, 72,000 on the month, 19,000 on the week. Not bad at all. All right, so that's it for me. I hope you guys have a great afternoon, and we'll be back at it first thing tomorrow morning, 9:15 for our pre-market analysis. All right, I'll see you guys in the morning.
If you're still watching, you must have really enjoyed that video. So why not subscribe and get email alerts anytime I upload new content? Remember, when you subscribe, you become a member of the Warrior Trading family.